while they're 63 and 50, which sounds like 60 and 53, which is what the Yankees are, but it's not. It's 3 games better. Mets are right in there. You're thinking to yourself, only 1.5 games behind the Phillies to win the National League East. That sounds great. You're not worried at all about the postseason because, hey, you're 4 games up on the Reds, so you are in great position to make the playoffs. 95%. I don't even know what the stats are, Coca. My guess is the Mets are in the 90s to make the playoffs. You know that you've got a team that you put together, and we were so complimentary, whether it's Lindor or Soto. You've got Pete Alonso back, who's about to break Darryl Strawberry's franchise record for home runs. A Mets Met, like a record-breaking Met. And you feel to yourself, we're exactly where we're supposed to be, aren't we? Well, today is August 5th, and since June 13th, the Mets are 18 and 26. That great starting staff that carried them when the Mets had the best ERA in baseball, their ERA since June 13th is over 5. What are you doing if you're David Stearns? If you're Carlos Mendoza? If you're Stevie Cohn? You know you can't do anything with your roster. Deadline's done. Not worth it to have a team meeting. Believe me, this isn't the time because you don't have the lockdown ace to have the team meeting the night before when your ace goes. So here's what you do. This is a funny one. Because when I was around, this was not even a possibility. Either you have a starting pitcher or you don't start the guy, you skip his turn, you make him the long guy, you put him maybe in the 6th or 7th inning in relief, but you do not demote him from starter and replace him with an opener. That just wasn't a thing. Now, we could call that progress, we could call that statistics, we could call that analytics, whatever you want to call it. I would just call it straight panic. That's all it is. You see, Montas, one of your guys. Remember, he signed. Everything's great. You can't be. You got Manea. You got Montas. You signed Holmes. You made him a starter. Everything's fine. Well, they're not going to give him the ball. When they're in Milwaukee playing against the best team in baseball, they've announced that he won't be the starter anymore. At 2 years, $34 million before the season started, they've decided in August, Ganug, we've seen enough. Now, what did they say? They said he will pitch Saturday, but he won't be the starter. Let me get this straight. The way to solve the Mets' issues is an opener and then let him come in the 2nd or the 3rd inning, let him pitch the middle innings. What's the mentality there? Is it, oh, this is way less pressure. He doesn't have to warm up in the bullpen alone before the game and stand there during the anthem. He can get up and slowly stretch in the 1st inning and get ready to come in. Or he doesn't have to face Yelich in the 1st inning. Is that the theory? I'm not trying to yuck on any opener yums by any stretch. What I am trying to maybe articulate is this copycat version. Guilty. Infield positioning, the shift, a late adapter to the shift, no doubt. One of the last adapters to the shift, no doubt. I'm not trying to say that I know more, that openers aren't the way to go. What I am saying is I've been in a clubhouse, and when you speak to your pitcher and you say, listen, thank you. We appreciate you taking the ball every 5 days. However, what we're going to do is we're going to put in Dopey, Sneezy, or Grumpy. Then you're going to get your chance at Miller Park.